And then last but not least, we've got Exceptional X-Men by Eve L. Ewing and drawn by Carmen Carnero. And this one, it really just kind of involves Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost.
Damn! I'm sorry.
In Chicago, where they're basically just training just some new mutants. And I mean, this one, not a lot really happens. The plot isn't as thick and the action isn't as rampant as it is in the other books, because Eve was interested in telling a story about these mutants and Shadowcat just trying to live a normal life, which is just fantastic. Guys, don't you just love it when the super badass superhero who can do all this incredible stuff just has to be poked and prodded repeatedly until they actually start doing cool superhero stuff? Like, bro, you have a character who is a computer hacker genius who could give Barbara Gordon, Oracle, a run for her money, who is also a fully trained ninja assassin who can also walk on air and phase through solid matter. All of this really cool stuff. She was trained by Wolverine, and she's like, no, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to live a normal life and be a bartender and go on dates. And look, it's an okay book. Like, you know, it's a solid book. It's just, don't go into it with the same lens as X-Men or Uncanny X-Men, and go into it through the lens of like some B-list sitcom on Hulu or something. And the focal point of the book isn't necessarily, you know, Kitty Pryde or Emma Frost, but rather these new characters. So you've got probably my favorite, Trista Marshall, who is also known as Bronze. And, you know, her power, she has this metal form that also allows her to create tendrils. And, I mean, bro, I just think she's cool, to be honest with you. You can't go wrong with metal skin. I'm a sucker for characters that have metallic skin, like it's just an instant aura hack. But aside from that, you know, she's cool. She's just like this kind of nerdy weeb type of girl, so that's nice. And the hair is fire, like especially with her tendrils and stuff. Like, it's just a really cool look to see. Like, it's nice. And then there's Alejandro Mateo Luna, but his superhero name is Axo. And, you know, he's kind of just your typical, like, cynical, moody, emo kid archetype. His costume's pretty cool with, like, the ripped jeans and the spikes and stuff. Like, it looks pretty sick. And his mutant power allows him to basically manipulate and read people's emotions. So he's basically an empath. And he can kind of use this like a pseudo-telepathy, where he'll read a person's emotions and then basically predict what they're gonna do next. So he can read people's attacks and then counter them. His skin color also changes with his mood. So sometimes if he feels like angry or sad, he might change from green to like purple or blue or pink or something like that. Next, there's Tao Tran, also known as Melee, and you know, she's basically Shadowcat 2.0. She can phase and turn invisible. Plus, she knows Aikido, and she's like a master of it and stuff like that. But either way, with her, she's basically like Raphael, but as a social justice warrior. I mean, you know, she's very headstrong, quick to anger, always ready to knock somebody's block off. That's pretty cool. She's just very passionate about like social issues and stuff.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I mean, I have many...
And can be a bit extra with it. Kind of annoying, but, you know, she's still a cool enough character. And eventually she does learn how to chill out. A little bit. And then lastly, there's Reggie Ferguson? Who? I think his last name is Ferguson, I can't remember. But he's a theater kid who can create portals through time and space. And, you know, he has a crush on Trista, even though she doesn't know it. And she has a crush on him, even though he doesn't know it. Black love. We love to see it. And the characters are cool. Like, the new mutants are cool here. And the costumes are... Oh my god, the freaking costumes. I totally forgot. None of these costumes actually show up in the comic. That was one of the other things that bothered me so much about this. Like, the costumes look cool. I really like how these characters look. Axo has like one of the coolest looks in the book, but you don't even get to see them, bro. Like, the whole book, they go without wearing these things. You only see them in the freaking level 1 Padawan costume. And then, I don't know, every now and then the characters will just break the fourth wall and talk directly to the reader. And it just doesn't work for me, man. I don't know. It's just feels a little out of place, a little jarring, and it just doesn't. It ain't it, Chief. I know I kind of shat on this book, but you know, I don't hate it. It's just lower on the totem pole for me. Like, it's not exactly. It's definitely a weak link in the chain. That's all. Buen intento, e-viewing. Buen intento. There were other books that came out, but I'm not reading those.
So that was a fucking lie.